Well, blame. All right, and we are back with episode 6 of the Time Warp to Sudnal, season 1.5-ish, where our adventurers set fire to a house and almost caught some vagrant who was running through it, and discovered that the tunnel had become unblocked. As they scoured through that tunnel, they eventually came out into what appears to be some type of perhaps prison cell or something, but there is definitely a dead person in there. Aang is currently standing somewhat on his body.
Oh
Our
shoot.
our adventurers found some very concerning letters as it came to the Duchess and some of her thoughts and feelings about the Duke and serving her. So we keep on hearing about this master person, and our adventurers at this point are trying to stop what seemingly might be an attack on the duchy. So, with that, they had just come out of the tunnel. They're here. Sirenscape's going to be playing our music, and as always, the views that are expressed here by the individuals are the views of those individuals and not of the University of Washington or Student Veteran Life or any other entity. With that little out of the way, what do you all do?
Search the body. We search the body. Ender does.
I'll also help search.
It's very quick.
I'm just gonna peek my head out, real
Okay.
sneakily.
Both of you roll investigation for me.
The
As
body
you search the body, you find
may
that
or may
it
not be
is-
dead.
You in fact are able to detect that there is no pulse. Quite a few stab wounds, it seems. And this person is dressed in some relatively nice clothing. They look similar to the guards that you had seen earlier with Captain Jerome. He seems to be very dead.
Do you have a
But
seal?
are they sure?
Red seal? Green seal?
He has a green seal on his.
I can't remember what's the
Think
new
green
one.
is bad.
Green is good. Green is
Oh,
the
never mind.
people
Mer-
they were trying to frame. Red is what the new folks had.
Okay. Green is original. Okay, I understand.
Also, Jordan, your doors and walls aren't working
What, you can see everything?
unless this is
I
supposed to
can't.
be like prison doors where I can see through them.
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
They're
Your
like-
doors are working perfectly.
Yeah, they're like graded.
Okay. I'm gonna listen very intently.
Endra,
You listen?
go ahead.
No, he's listening. You don't hear much.
Endra's gonna. How did he get? What's he doing? How would he get out of there?
Oh my God.
You can open the door.
Okay, that's what Endra is gonna try next.
Oh, I was peeking my head out the door.
So, well,
Door is unlocked.
it's unlocked. Okay, Endra's gonna exit, but then
It's
she's
fine.
she wants to sneak.
Okay. Roll good old stealth-a-ronies. You are exceptionally sneaky at this point.
I am like the night.
Chrono
I'm
will
gonna-
also attempt to sneak. He's partially sneaky.
I'm gonna mimic this because it seems like it's fun.
You are like the wind.
Ooh, oh, okay. There's a lot more
As
hallways
well.
here than I
Oh,
was
no.
expecting. By
Right.
that I mean there's
No.
two.
Tried my best.
You make very loud clip-clop sounds with your hooves as you walk through. It almost reverberates off of the walls. It's
And
like
Aurora
sonar.
sounds like a goddamn horse.
Aurora sounds like a goddamn horse. Accurate
I mean,
statement.
like, anyone have any like socks or something we can offer?
Little booties.
I'm just gonna make my way this way, walking fast. Strangers pass. I'm homebound.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my distance from
Oh,
the
in
people
that,
being stealthy.
in that case, Chrono's gonna follow where Aang's going.
Endra is also.
And he's gonna whisper, "So how do I know you again?"
I don't know.
Okay. How many times have you died?
I don't know.
I'm up to 4, I think. Oh, body.
Congratulations. As Aang comes up into
Body.
that area and
Body,
looks
yaddy,
inside
yaddy.
of the Jesus Christ, and he goes in and he sees through the little grate there. You can tell that this was someone He looks similar to some of the servants that you'd seen around, just kind of walking about the town. They are very dead as well. There's blood pooling on the floor. They look like they've been just eviscerated.
He isn't looking bored.
Okay.
Moving on. Oh, I see somebody.
Where?
He's right there. What does this person look like?
This person
I
looks
cannot
like
see.
this.
Does he look like a baddie or a goodie?
Oh, I clicked away. Can we see him
Why is
again?
Why does he look? He looks like distinctly like Turkish or something.
Yeah, he has a
He
cool
has a gun.
beard. I like his beard.
Why does he have a gun?
Medieval
Gun.
gun! Medieval gun! Okay.
Who knows why he has a gun? Who knows if it is the real one?
Does he look good or bad?
I don't know. You're too far away to tell. I mean, you're a solid, maybe like 60 to 70 feet from him. He looks like he's perhaps a knight.
Let's wrap back around and try the other way.
Wait, is this locked? Have we tried it?
Oh no, I just really want to check out over here.
Do you just like not want to sneak past that guy?
I mean, we have
don't think I can sneak
I don't know how.
past.
Do you have like a situation for this? And I just point at Aurora, who's clopping her way down the hall.
Or goes the other way. Endra's
I know,
gonna
it's
try
backpedaling.
this door.
Wait, is it only him?
That's why I want to.
That's all we can see right now. Only Aang can see him.
I mean, I could
Okay,
command.
hey, you
I
can
could
take a- you
command
can-
him to flee.
You can take a peek at him. Do you want to take a peek at him?
Me?
Yeah,
That was-
thanks.
Oh, not me. I'm just gonna stay still.
Okay, I see. So he's okay.
I'm gonna steal the socks off this guy.
You steal the socks
Um,
successfully, noticing that they're very bloody.
I'm gonna go, here, put these on.
I
Wait,
don't want these.
he only has 2.
I know.
We need the socks from the other guy.
I'm not gonna wear these socks.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, Endra, being like the knight, is gonna attempt to open this door and proceed. Is it unlocked?
It is locked.
It's locked. Okay, Endra will attempt to pick the lock.
Roll sleight of hand.
I'm gonna check out these other ones real quick.
You manage to get the lock to click.
Sick. Okay. Endra attempts to pass through the door, but is having some technical difficulties. Okay. She succeeded. Now she's going to... I'm a little bit confused. Are these... Why is my circle not showing? Okay. Those are walls, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like this is a wall. So if I come over here, I mean, I'm already sneaky, but he won't be able to see me if I go. My clicker's not making circles. Okay. Yeah. He won't see me. Okay. Ender's gonna go that way.
Perhaps he won't.
I'm like the night. Oh!
Is
Ender notices
What's
there
that?
is an Sorry. There's an individual in this cage.
does he have socks?
It appears to be a woman. Ender doesn't like to make assumptions. She's wearing a purple gown, maybe blue. I don't know. Hard to say.
Is this door locked?
Does it look like the Duchess?
Yes,
A
that door,
periwinkle gown.
Oh.
that door is locked.
She looks like she has a funky
Sudnal?
haircut. Okay. Ender's gonna ignore her for the time being.
That's good because
Proceed
she's dead.
This way. Oh, she's dead. Ender's gonna go back. And she wants to open this door and search the bod.
You open the door, and as you search the body, you realize there is nothing of value in there. She looks likely a servant. She does
Her
have
dress is
socks.
nice as She does. I take the socks. Are they bloody?
No, she almost seems like she's petrified in a way. There's no wounds
Clean
or anything.
socks. Okay. How far away are Aurora and Aang at this point?
Um,
Oh, they're long gone. I'm gonna have to meet up with the socks
I'm
for
gonna
them later.
I'm gonna try to use brute strength and a dart to sneakily get through this lock. Because I wouldn't pick a lock because I don't know how, but I would break a lock because I know how to break things.
Roll strength.
I really want to do it quietly.
Roll dexterity.
Okay.
Unfortunately, neither are able to pierce the locking mechanism with the dart. It seems to be just a little bit too complex.
I'm gonna turn
Gonna-
around.
Sorry.
Help!
Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna like the guy that was in the room that Endra and I tried to investigate. I went back to him and I'm gonna see if he has clean socks.
His socks are extraordinarily bloody as well.
Damn.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk away in disgust and try to find the others. Oh, hello.
Andrew, as you're moving around, reroll stealth for me.
Hmm? Why would I have become unstealthed?
You're not particularly familiar with the area, but you have remained stealthy in this moment.
Okay, great. Where's Chrono? I feel like he was right behind me.
He went back over to the sock holders.
What? Okay.
Is this locked?
I have information
Wait,
that I'd like
is
to
this the door?
notify the crew of, but they're all gone, so I won't.
Yes.
that
No
the door?
information for you.
Oh.
Both
Oh,
doors
right.
are locked, the one in front and the one to the side.
Can I try to do my little trick again?
Huh.
That didn't work last time.
You sure can. Are you caring about noise?
Yes,
Roll
I'm caring
dex.
about noise.
You're able to get that dart into just the ever so sweet spot, and you hear a faint
A faint,
Faint what now?
should
Made
be like
a-
a breaking noise.
Making
Yeah.
like a noise?
yeah, made a little noise.
Okay.
Oh.
Everyone roll initiative.
No!
I didn't open the door.
Yes, but unfortunately, Aurora is not stealthy at all.
What? I was standing there. I'm just standing.
Yes, and the guy can see you.
No, I didn't open the door.
Wait, are you guys like over here in that
Yes.
region?
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna give that one to Aang. He hasn't opened a door yet.
Okay.
Were you going to open the door next?
I was going to very stealthily peek through the door.
Okay, feel free to do so. And roll stealth for me again.
May I
Again?
re-roll stealth?
No, because you're not the one opening the door for this one.
But I'm the one standing right behind it. Okay.
All right, so pretty high. Let's see what his perception roll is gonna be. He sees you. Roll initiative.
Well, that's some shit.
Well, you have a trained person here.
I would argue how trained they are.
You're gonna get to argue with them, I'll tell you that much. So, Egg, Endra, Aurora. Endra rolled a 7, Aurora rolled a 10, Egg an 8, and then Chrono rolls a 17.
So wait, when I peek my head through, do I see him see me?
I would assume so.
Okay.
You probably locked
Well, my
eyes in
immediate
a really
reaction
weird
to
way.
that would be to close the door. Like,
Me
if
too.
I
That's
saw
fine.
him see me, like I'm opening the door, have my hand on the door. I see him see me, and be like, oh no.
I'll let you close the door, but it might not change some of the things here. So let's see. Since he's the only one notified right now, what's his initiative bonus? 0. Okay, so let's see what he gets. right. So with that, it's Chrono's first turn. He just looks at Aang and says, "What? Why'd you close the door?"
There's guys in there.
Plural?
There's guy in there.
And he saw you?
We kind of made eye contact. It was weird.
Can we take him?
Kind of intimate.
I mean, I feel like he's gonna be coming this way. So if we just like kind of get ready for him to open the door. Right?
Chrono is going to move over, and he's going to prepare his action for when the door opens. He is going to throw 2 daggers at whomever it is that walks through. And that will be his turn. Going then to Aurora. Flippity clop, what do you want?
I'm gonna prepare my crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot if somebody comes through that door.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. In that case, our lovely friend there is going to move. And Aang, roll perception for me. You're able to hear the footsteps as they come closer to the door, and you can tell that they're relatively close to being able to open the door. You hear some armor justling and a sword being unsheathed. This man might mean business. And
You're right. He's right there.
Yeah. Aang, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna hang out on this side of the door, and
Okay.
if he gets near the door, I'm gonna try to grab him out of the door and close it behind him.
Okay.
So like grapple him out of the door.
Any other
And close it.
actions prepared, or that one?
I'd put my I want to put my mouth over his hand if I grapple him, so I grapple him to stop from yelling.
Okay.
Put your mouth over his hand.
My hand over his mouth.
I was envisioning this random guy's like his whole fist in Aang's mouth.
He's gonna
Hand
lick-
over his mouth.
Like unhinging your jaw like a snake.
So if he opens the door, I want to grab him, pull him out, and put my hand over his mouth
Okay.
and close the door.
All right. We'll see how that all works out. Endra, it is your turn.
Alright, Endra's blissfully unaware that any of this is happening. Nervous about the 2 people. Oh, sorry guys. There's 2 people. But you wouldn't know that.
They sure wouldn't.
Endra knows that though.
I think I can peep somebody if that door is supposed to be hollow or not.
Okay.
You should be able to see through.
Okay.
Well, Endra, luckily, this isn't lucky at all. I don't even know why I would say that. It's completely neutral. She wants to try to open this door, and if it's locked, she wants to try to unlock it.
You find that it is locked. Roll sleight of hand. You're able to unlock it. Note that is your action on that one.
Okay, can I open it?
Yeah, that's an interaction.
Okay, Endra's gonna open the door and sneakily enter the room.
Okay. Roll stealth again.
Mm.
See how stealthy you open that door. It makes not even a sound.
Tight. I enter the room. I cannot do that, but I'm trying.
If you give me a second, you will be able to.
No seconds. Only enter. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Whoops. I
He's
just
not
double-clicked
aware
on
of your
something.
presence.
Yeah, okay. Andrea is going to do a sneaky somersault over to this corner.
Are you Skyriming it?
And of course, oh guys, I played Skyrim for no joke like 10 or 11 hours yesterday.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna need you to
I
roll
shouldn't have, I had a lot of
by the
homework.
way.
Aw.
You did sneaky somersaults. Alright, you just ever...
What was that?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just my cat.
you just ever so slightly are able to brush against the chair, almost making it move, but you're just lithe enough that you're able to bound across it and land in the corner of the room.
Cool. Okay. Then I am going to use my bonus action to dodge, and before ending my turn, I'm going to prepare an action. If for some reason I can't prepare it, why?
You already
Why?
used your action.
That seems silly.
I'm going off of Brandon's rules of how he does it.
Okay, whatever. Ends her turn. Dodged.
Dodge. Alright, Chrono maintains his preparation for the action, assuming that someone's going to walk through that door per Aang's recommendation. Aurora, what do you do?
I'm gonna change my action
Okay.
because I see the others kind of preparing the door, and I can see that guy on the table, right, from my vantage point.
Door's
With the door
closed.
closed.
Yeah, door's technically closed.
Oh, it's not one of those barred doors? Yeah, never mind. Okay.
Has a little
Okay, and I probably
slit in
didn't
it.
see him. Okay. I'm just gonna keep my crossbow action then. So if
Okay.
someone comes through that door, I'm gonna shoot him with the crossbow.
Alright. And as it comes, the guy walks up and he just flashes the door. As it opens, it blocks Chrono's ability to throw anything as it opens outward. Aang, roll athletics.
No, I'm burning it. I'm doing it.
Burn in an inspiration.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, it's a good thing you did, because he was about to kick you in the chest. Alright, so as Aang reaches for him, Aurora, roll to hit. With disadvantage, by the way, because you're so close.
Damn, I should have done my sword. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Oh
hits.
no!
So as you release your crossbow, it does about 3 damage to him, and right as it hits him, it kind of clips his shoulder, and that just allows Aang's hand to go right around his face, and you hear. So
Nice.
you have
Okay.
him somewhat grappled, but not entirely. With that, Aang, it is your turn now that you have the man in your hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to completely grapple him and pin him to the ground.
All right, roll athletics for me.
And I have that bloody sock, so I'm probably gonna try to shove that in his mouth too.
Jesus Christ.
Or not.
I mean,
Oh, wait, that was
that's
you
his
rolling.
roll. I hope you can beat that.
No, I clicked and it didn't go. So
All right, you have grappled him.
I'm shoving a bloody sock in his mouth.
Roll sleight of hand, because you're going to have to remove your hand from his face. You replace your hand with a blood-soaked sock into his mouth. He's going to have to make a Constitution saving throw here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pick and just grapple him on the ground, I guess.
All right, he doesn't aspirate on the sock or vomit or anything. He's on the ground. You've grappled him, and you've
Okay,
put a bloody sock in his mouth.
then that's it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I'll hold a dart to his throat. That's what I'll do.
All
In a
right.
very menacing way.
Roll intimidation. He is seemingly unfazed by either the sock or the dart. He smiles a little bit. You can see like a...
I feel like my first impression would be like, why is this sock bloody?
Maybe he knows about socks. Who knows? But in any case, Endra, it is your turn, having seen the door go swinging open, and all you saw was a hand just pull it as the door is shut again.
Did I tell that it was green?
Yeah.
Like, do I know? Okay, so I
You were
definitely
able to
know.
see that it was a very
was-
obviously green arm.
So I know it was one of my besties that got him.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Let's see. How far is this distance? Damn it. Okay. All right. That's fine. Endra is going to dash to right here.
Okay.
Sneakily. Sneaky dash. And I assume that once I get there, I can plainly see that this man is grappled.
You see a
And
large
socked.
green man over him.
I offer both pairs of my manacles for hands and feet.
Roll sleight of hand with advantage. All right, you're able to get the manacles onto his feet, but his hands are able to kind of keep free of it.
What? Okay. I spin him around my finger in a little circle and I just bap him. Not to do damage, just like because he's being an asshole, like refusing to be manacled. Bap him.
He seems unfazed by the manacle bapping.
Okay. I guess that I'm going to end my turn by dodging.
Okay. As it's Chrono's turn, he's a little flustered that when the door opened, his soul blades just dissipated on the steel. He looks a little bloodthirsty, so he draws both of his blades and he menacingly points them towards the man who's now grappled by a large green man. So he's gonna try and intimidate him. This man has ice in his veins. He seems unfazed, and you can tell Chrono is even more flustered at this point. So he just kind of continues. He's kind of like the clamps guy from Futurama. He's just like, "They're clamps!" And he's not sure why no one's scared.
So what?
You never seen the clamps guy in Futurama?
I've seen Futurama. What do you?
There's literally a robot. He's like, "My name's Clamps," and he
Oh.
talks about clamping people. He's like, in the
Okay,
robot
I
mafia.
understand now. I
Yeah.
thought this
Chrono's not
made
going
me
with "I have clamps." He's like, "I have daggers. Why are you not scared?"
okay. This hand motion made me think of Zoidberg, and I was like, what does that have to do with anything?
You see a lobster skitter across the ground. With that, Aurora, it is your clippity-cloppity turn.
Yes. I was looking at pictures of clamps. Okay. So I am going to try to intimidate him as well. I'm gonna kind of.
Just put your hoof on his head.
Yeah, I was wondering, is he like prone?
Yeah, he's on the ground.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna put a hoof on his chest and then kind of like lean over him with my battle axe to intimidate.
Okay.
Is that
roll-
scary enough to be able to have advantage on intimidation? Because he has like lots of people over him. No.
He has like a. How much do you weigh?
Okay. How much do I weigh? Oh, what?
Yeah.
He actually manages to put the sock slightly to the side of his mouth and hawk a extraordinarily bloody loogie right onto your horse chest.
That's a horse chest, not human chest. Got it.
He couldn't
Yeah.
get that high. He was able to kind of hit the midriff point.
I weigh like a ton, just for reference.
Well, you didn't say that you
But,
were pressing down. You just said you were putting your hoof on him.
Yeah.
He's not able to stand up, I can tell you
I'm
that.
very
much.
disappointed and offended, but that's my action, right? Or is that like a,
That would be
An
your
interaction.
action on that one.
or is it an interaction? Okay. Well, that's my turn then.
Okay.
It's not an interaction? Sorry, just.
No, not when you're
Okay.
intimidating. That is an action in that one.
Okay. Yep, that is all then.
Okay. And then it becomes his turn. He's gonna try and break free of.
Is he shackled?
He's shackled, but only on his feet. He's gonna try and get you off of him with his hands.
Oh, okay.
So, what's the DC for your grappling destruction?
It's whatever this is. 21.
It's gonna be hard. All right. He is able to get Aang off of him, but not so much the ton horse who has her hoof stamped on his chest. He kind of just is able to getting off of him in that moment, but he's still grappled in technicality, and also he's manacled in the legs. So that's all he's going to be able to do, because that's his action, and he really doesn't have a whole lot more that he can have happen there. With that, it is Aang's turn.
So I'm going back for that grapple. And I'm going to try to put the manacles on him if I do.
Alright, let's see if he's able to stay out of your grappling grasp. He is not. You reassume your kind of half-guard position on him.
And I want to try to throw those manacles on his hands. Like, I'm trying to hold his hand so that... Not hold his hand. I'm trying to restrain his arms so that manacles can properly go on.
Okay. I will allow Endra advantage on her sleight of hand manacling on her turn.
Great.
And I would suggest you get the manacles on and we'll drag him back to the cave.
Bring him.
You're suggesting that out loud to the homies?
To the group, yeah. Like,
Endra agrees. She spins the manacles again.
If that's Aang's turn, it is then Endra's.
yeah,
Great.
that's my turn.
Endra once more attempts to manacle our prisoner.
You are able to manacle his hands. He just kind of now is struggling like a little silkworm.
All right, great.
Okay.
Let's get him. Let's move him.
I kick him in the face with my little hoof first.
All right. Roll for a melee attack.
Oh, okay. I was kind of just doing it like to be rude, but
It's just going to be d20 plus 6. Yep. All right. Roll for damage. All right. You kick him, and you notice the sock becomes ever so slightly bloodier.
nice. Okay.
All right, well,
And-
I'm going to suggest the group we just take him back to the tunnel real quick.
Endra totally agrees that we should do this, and she will end her turn by dodging, obviously.
Okay. You all take him back to the tunnel.
Are we still on initiative? Oh, I'm gonna spit on him then. Because he spit on me.
You spit on him.
I'm gonna like try to pull up whatever like is in my horse stomach. Like some
Ew.
bile.
We should all spit on him.
Roll Constitution.
Me? Okay.
Yep. You're relatively healthy, so you only get a monochrome of a loogie going, but you are a horse person, so
Mhm.
it's still substantially larger than most other people. He looks a little disgusting at this point.
Nice.
I'm going to put the dart back on his throat, and I'm going to slowly take out the sock. And if he shows an inkling of starting to scream, I'm going to shove the sock back in.
hmm I can also detect thoughts, so if we did want to interrogate him without
Stalking him.
the possibility of him yelling for others, I should be able to detect his thoughts, and then we can ask him questions. If y'all
Alright,
want to
cool.
go
So
that route.
I'm
Yeah.
going to start taking the sock out.
Yeah, but we'll try your thing first.
Alright, as you take the sock out, you see him inhale.
Okay, well, I shove the sock back in.
Alright, give me a dexterity check.
No breathing
Oh,
allowed.
no, come on.
That's crazy.
He's
Something.
bound by his hands and feet.
Yes, but are you quick enough in that term to get the sock back in his mouth?
How could I not be?
You're a giant green man. And you are quick enough. Right as he goes, he doesn't quite get any notable noise out. It gets muffled in between the blood and the sock.
Okay, well, I say let's go back further in the tunnel then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You move far enough into the tunnel that you don't think even a loud shout would be notified to anybody in the proximity of where you were.
Okay, I'm just gonna take the sock out now.
Ow! You hear it dampen as he yells. You can just tell that this environment is not conducive to echo. He looks
Is he
worried.
still yelling?
Great.
He's trying to, but he's choking a little bit on blood.
Does he look important?
He looks like he's a very strong and large individual. Most certainly someone with fighting experience, so he's probably even a little bit more embarrassed right now that he got taken down by a sock.
What's he wearing?
He has a shield to his side. He has a long sword that he had drawn, and he has splint mail. It looks very well maintained. He seems like he may be of high station.
Okay, well, I'm going to take all his weapons off
Interesting.
him.
Yeah. Endra's going to suggest that we also remove everything he's wearing in case maybe someone else wants to wear it later on down the line.
That sounds great.
We strip him
Um,
naked.
Not naked, just in the important
Well,
stuff.
yeah.
Everything.
He is
Can I-
shivering in the cold of just his underwear.
Good.
Good.
What
So-
are you doing to him, Aurora?
Oh, I just want to investigate the thing that looked like a gun but isn't a gun, but could be a gun.
It looks like it's
That was the other guy.
It's a hand crossbow.
Oh wait, the other guy?
That was the guy we saw, like, in the very, like, further in.
Yeah.
He had a hand crossbow
Oh.
on him.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
So what's your name there, pal?
He just looks at you.
Endra
I'm gonna
attempts to
hit.
intimidate him into telling us his name.
Go for it.
Uh-oh.
He turns and he spits directly into your face because you are.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hit him.
Excuse me? I punch him. I punch him in the face.
Okay, so you're both hitting him.
It's just,
Yeah.
Okay.
I punch him.
Both of you roll unarmed strike with advantage. All right, Endra, yours hits. Roll for damage.
Rolled the wrong thing.
It's okay. Yours also hits. Roll for damage. Okay. He looks like you might regret his decision ever so slightly, but he still doesn't talk. Again, his mouth is filling with blood a little bit. It looks like he may have cracked a few teeth.
Listen, man, we don't really need you, so if you don't tell us, we're just gonna kill you and leave you here.
Does anyone here speak Draconic?
What'd you say?
I-
Couldn't hear.
Draconic? He says something that you do not understand. It
I'm gonna
sounds
look
menacing.
around. I'm gonna look around the group like anything. I'm getting blank stares.
Okay.
He continues the struggle
What?
trying to break his manacles.
Break 'em. We got those manacles from William's secret sex dungeon. They are definitely high quality. He was a man of taste. Anyway.
I'm gonna look at Endra are really weird and then ask him again, like, do you speak this? Like language?
So he tries to break both of his manacles.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
What?
almost. No, he doesn't make it.
Okay.
They're steel
Uh,
manacles.
Endra is gonna suggest that we also tie him up and maybe like restrain him to the wall of the tunnel using the immovable rod.
Oh yeah, just put it against his neck and move it.
Okay.
I like that idea. So we just push him up against the wall and like
Oh well,
put the
in
movable
my
rod in place.
in my view, our options
Oh.
are like hands above the head with a movable rod, holding them in place, or behind the back with the
See-
immovable rod through the elbows. I think that'd be a little bit more less comfortable.
See, my mind was pushing it like against his neck and like clicking it in place.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
He
We could
continues to
tie his
struggle.
hands to the rod. No, they're manacled. Oh yeah, we could still. No, I don't want him to not near his face. Never mind.
Yeah, so we just push him against the wall and like stick his like head against the wall with a movable rod. So it's a movable rod under his chin, pressed against the wall.
Also, we want to tie, in addition to the manacles, tie him up, so it's just harder for him to like tie his arms together, so it's harder for him to like try and bust those manacles open.
Like, Bud, do you speak a lick of this? Like, everyone just language check. I'm just gonna run through everything. Like, I speak Goblin. What do you guys speak?
Ender speaks Common, Sylvan, and Thieves' Cant.
Speak
She-
common,
she-
Sylvan, and deep speech.
You hear a giant rumbling, a different language you can tell, but you still don't
Oh, no.
understand it.
Okay, so this guy's useless, right?
Endra's gonna try persuasion because she is just not buying it that this guy like is important and works here, but doesn't speak, I assume, common, the language we've been interacting with literally everyone else in the city in.
Yeah, just because you guys haven't actually done any of the actions you discussed as of yet.
Why?
What do you mean?
Because you still were all debating, no one actually said what the final one was going to be.
I thought we
No,
agreed.
I said I was going to push him. No, I said we were
Yeah.
going to push him against the wall. I thought we were in agreement on that.
How tall is Endra?
Endra is like 5'1", I think? 5 feet, exactly.
You can't actually reach to where his neck is.
Oh, I can.
What? I think is he
he's
not
on the ground.
ground?
Aren't
He's
you
on-
guys placing him against the wall with the...
Yeah, like on his knees. Like he's on his knees,
Yeah.
pushing his
on
head
his
against.
knees. Okay, so
Yeah.
again, that was not mentioned.
Okay, Hunter
Yeah,
and I had the
so-
same idea.
Yeah, we
were-
are same mind frame there.
I was hearing stood up, like, kind of choking.
Oh no! So we're like, he's gonna be on his knees, and
Okay.
it's like like imagine like you're trying to do like a power clean, but it gets stuck right here.
Mhm. And then we used rope to tie his forearms together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's on his knees with a rod keeping him down and against.
He's in like
Yep.
this serious predicament bondage at this point.
I'm tracking now.
Okay.
He continues to attempt to break his manacles, not having really a whole lot of luck here.
the wall. Okay.
So
is
embarrassing.
he gonna like, buddy? Are you gonna say anything?
I believe someone
Okay.
was going to attempt to be persuasive.
Yeah, Endra's
yeah,
gonna
the-
try persuasion because she definitely thinks that this guy speaks common, and she's gonna.
He seems to stop struggling for a moment.
Okay, she's gonna get down on. She's gonna crouch down, trying not to be condescending, more like comforting, and say, "Okay, listen here, bestie." Listen here, bestie. Okay. I have to compose myself. Listen here, bestie. If you don't if you don't tell us what we want to know in a language that we can understand, you're gonna die in this tunnel. And then I don't know how persuasive this is. I guess it's more like intimidating. I was gonna say, and I will personally make it like as slow and painful as possible, but I don't think that's very persuasive. Ender says something more persuasive than anything Liv can come up with. She's talented.
In a very deep voice, he says, "Death before anything," and spits right into your face.
I punch him again.
Roll
Why?
unearned
Like, is he
strike with-
gonna learn?
Probably not. The dude seems like he may be more of a brute. All right, yeah, you hit him, so roll for damage.
It's gonna be 4. This is only ever gonna be 4.
Okay. So
All right.
go ahead.
So we're not.
Oh.
So
He
I'm
did
just gonna
speak.
look at everyone. So like we're not like just moving on with our lives.
Maybe we should just like put the sock back in his mouth
Um,
so he can't spit at me anymore.
or if we just like
Is it blood sock or a spit sock now?
I think we should shove all the socks that we have in his mouth. Anything that can
like,
fit.
I mean, honestly,
Ender's
probably should
pissed.
just kill. We probably should just kill him, right? We're going. This was
We
that.
have-
That was
well-
gonna be the plan, anyways.
We still haven't tried for Aurora to detect his thoughts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but if he's.
But
well,
do you
he
want
did
to
speak
waste
common.
that? He seems
Yeah.
pretty like. He seems pretty like ride or die right
Yeah,
now.
he definitely also seems like lucid enough that if like he just heard us say that. And
So
he definitely can just like think loudly, not to think about the things that we want him to
Aang's
think
gonna
about.
try it. Aang's gonna try a last ditch effort where he's just gonna push the immovable rod like slowly but heavily against his neck, like constantly.
You
Like, you
cannot.
just gotta tell-
Endra can.
It is immovable.
We
and,
unlock it then.
Endra is hesitant to do that because she is the only one who could operate the immovable rod and knows that she is probably not strong enough to,
Okay, never mind.
even in his
I'm gonna-
condition, he could overpower
gonna
her.
I'm gonna look at the other guy. His name is
Bestie.
Jordan.
Name
What's
is-
your character's like, Chrono? Yeah, I'm like Chrono. Like we just stab him or something.
You can do it. I mean, Chrono has his blades, and he's like,
Yeah,
I'm wanting
just
to stab things.
just go ahead. Like
Alright.
okay.
Chrono
Okay,
is-
before
Nice.
they get stabby, Endra wants to shove all the socks they have, which I think is like 6 at this point,
Oh my God.
into his mouth and spit in his face. Triggered measure.
Can't
Just
just
humiliate
can't this
him.
be like instant death? Like just shove like a knife into an unmoving target's throat.
You certainly could. Only Chrono's second one hits, so you see the blade disappear into what would be his head, and he just winces extremely, and you see a little bit of blood drop down of his ear.
What is this guy made out of? Like steel or something? Why don't we just push it into
Did that
the
kill
spots
him?
that
Like,
kills
It didn't
people?
kill him, but it looks like he had a fucking big ass migraine.
Okay, just have me
Endra
knife somebody.
she
Just-
wants to take her
just-
rapier out and stick it through his ear.
All right, roll dexterity. It slides right through. And
She does
he
a little
gives
swirl.
You see him groan a little bit and then slump on top of the rod.
Endra withdraws her rapier from his brain soup.
Like, wow, we really need to get better at this. So cool. I'm gonna search his body, see if there's anything like the stuff we took off, his belongings. Is there anything like a note, orders, anything? All right. Andrew, do you want to pretend to be him?
Endra is gonna point out that if she doesn't come up to his neck, he's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
like well
He's about
over 6
8'5".
feet tall.
He's a big motherfucker.
Did he have a helmet?
No.
Big as a horse.
He didn't have a
He
helmet.
does have a disguise kit. I don't know what's included in a disguise kit. Maybe some little stilts,
If you can disguise me.
some lifts.
You know,
Yeah, are they a similar build?
How tall is Aang?
Wait, what kind of was this guy?
What?
What?
Was he? What race was he?
You can tell that he's some form of humanoid, likely a giant.
A
Jesus.
giant? How big is he?
He's 8'5". He's fucking
What?
huge.
Andrew does not have big enough stilts for this.
Well, tell you
Andrew's
what,
like,
Andrew, why don't you roll performance? Let's see what happens.
I had no idea how big he was. I'm very impressed.
Yeah,
at
I
how
did not know he
Andrew,
was this
you
big
actually
either.
have everything that you would need to impersonate this individual. You have
I'm
the
6'8".
appropriate- You have the appropriate stilts, and you also have the padded things that you would need in order to fill out the entirety of that splint mail. Although
And
Okay.
disguise kit.
rolling any attacks, you will be at disadvantage for the armor, and you will not be able to stealth.
Okay. Andrew's like
All right.
really considering because this is gonna.
So you can make this work.
I can make this work. What do you think,
Everyone's just-
besties? Do you think we should try and infiltrate?
Do you think you should go in and try to like get more people and be like a one at a time, shackle them and question them, or do you think we should just try to like scope it out?
Yeah. Okay. Ender thinks that's a really good idea. We should.
Well, there's that other guy, right? Maybe.
We don't know about the
Yeah,
other
like-
guy.
Oh, Ender's
Oh, we
gonna
don't
let
know
them.
We have,
She's
we
gonna
have
let
no
them know
idea
about
another guy
everyone.
exists.
Ender's gonna let them know about everyone that she's seen. So Ender has seen 2 guys with medieval guns, bang bang, in the not the room that we got this guy from, but the other half of the this dungeon area. And then she also saw a guy who was dressed his token was identical to Bestie's. And he was in like a little torture room. He kind of looks like he was on like a rack being tortured. And then there was also, I can't remember. Oh, this is important. There was also somebody else in a cell in the room that we grabbed Bestie from.
What is everyone's
Oh.
passive perception?
14.
17?
10.
All right, Aurora, you and Chrono hear somebody yelling for help.
What?
Coming from
Okay.
the direction from where you all just took this person from. It sounds like perhaps it is a little bit more west of where the door was.
Okay.
Okay.
I think they're on to us.
How would they be onto us?
Andrew's gonna start getting dressed.
Yeah, and you should scope it out. We'll.
Yeah, how about
Andrew
we go,
has
and
no
then we'll
idea,
just
but
wait.
okay.
Uh,
Maybe you guys should. Maybe someone should should follow behind me for some backup because I will be at a major disadvantage.
That's a very good point.
Chrono, you're stealthy. Are you feeling stealthy?
Chrono thinks he's stealthy, but he might not be particularly stealthy in this instance.
And feels just as
We're gonna
stealthy.
try for the heck of it. Okay.
You were still making very loud clops.
Yeah, I'm just
Um,
gonna stay in this room then, I guess.
Okay, Ender's gonna suggest that if they don't want to, if they don't think that we pull that off, that maybe we can manacle someone but not actually like lock them, and I in my bestie costume can like pretend that I'm escorting a prisoner.
That works.
Yeah.
Chrono
I'd probably
volunteers.
I could volunteer because like if someone's gonna get hit, it probably should be me.
Okay.
Chrono's fine with that.
All right. Let's do it. We remove the manacles from dead bestie. Both
Uh,
sets,
should we-
obviously.
Should we hide dead bestie at all, or do you think he's fine down here?
He's in a tunnel.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So let's do this. Let's scope out this whole area.
Okay.
Aurora,
Yeah.
you're doing good work. I don't know what you should do.
Okay. I know, Roy's just disappointed with how loud she is. And
I'm just gonna suggest that maybe Aurora hangs back and listens for a signal. And we'll agree upon a signal to
the
give.
little bird call.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have my great sword ready to charge once I hear
Okay.
the signal.
Okay. Andrea will emerge from this corner in her bestie costume, dragging Aang by his unlocked manacles.
Okay.
Just the one around the hands. We probably should keep like the feet ones off.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrea is going to. We want to move in the direction of the cries for help. Meanwhile, she's gonna be like kind of berate Aang a little bit, to really put
And
on
I'm
a
gonna-
show.
I'm gonna look back at them in motion that like, hey, the coast is clear. You probably sneak on up if you want to get closer to everyone back here.
You hear the screams for help coming from this area.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna kind of like wave them along, like it's clear. And I'm gonna make my best orc barbarian noises, like. "Rah, rah, rah, rah."
Okay.
Chrono.
Andrew's gonna say,
follows
"Shut
from
up,
behind.
prisoner." And then we're gonna open this door and we're gonna enter the room.
Okay.
Me and Aang, my prisoner.
Okay. As you enter the room, and right as you pass that corner, the sound stops, and you notice this individual cower into the corner of the cell.
What does he look like?
Oh, whoops! I just. What's he wearing?
What looks to be maybe the general guard uniform. Looks very similar to the folks that you'd seen up top.
Green or
Is it
red?
the green or the red one?
He's missing a seal.
Missing a seal. Okay, Andrew's gonna say. She's gonna to continue with the show. She's gonna open this cell door and kind of shove Aang in there. She's not gonna lock it, obviously. And then she's gonna say in her bestest bestie voice to the guy who's like cowering in the corner, who put you here?
He looks very confused. He says, "You did, Captain Jeremiah."
Oh shit! Okay, Ender is trying. Well, not trying. She's very much disguised and
You should be
performed.
like, yeah, that's right. Don't forget it.
Yeah. Ender's like,
Damn right, I put you there.
damn right. And do you remember why I did?
Because you're betraying the Duke. And he again cowers as he says it, like his one moment of bravery gone.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, long live the Duke.
The guard gives a slight nod to Aang.
Okay, Ender's I assume that I like how can I do this? I guess I'm wearing like was he wearing like a helmet of any kind? Was he
The guard or your bestie?
my bestie costume?
You know.
What's involved in my bestie costume besides my
No, you have a
stilts?
You have
kit.
beautiful
disguise
makeup.
kit, so you.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
beautiful makeup on. You look just like him. And you've matched his vocals from the one time that he spoke common.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna
Whatever it is.
charge. I'm gonna like charge like at the cell bars and try like in a show of like aggression. But I'm gonna whisper like, "You should get the rest of them and bring them in here. The coast is clear."
Wait,
Oh,
to
gotcha.
me, you're saying that?
Yeah,
oh,
to
yeah?
you. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I'm just gonna run back out here.
I'm gonna give her
They come on in,
manacles
besties.
too, in case. Wait, I'm also gonna give you like my manacles in case you want to pull like the same trick.
Okay. Yeah.
The-
Yeah.
The guard's gonna kind of slink over to the other side of the cell and say, "Don't do that again. He'll do what he did to Captain Jerome.
What'd he do to
What?
Captain Jerome?
Oh no!
He's who I was yelling
Uh-oh.
for help for. He put him on a torture table and he was trying to pull his limbs off."
Oh, it's in the
okay.
next room.
Okay.
I
I'm
think
just
so.
gonna invite Aurora and Chrono back in, and
I'm gonna look. I'm open the door, but hey, something the drums in there.
Okay. Endra is gonna whatever it is that she did to cover her horns and her hair, she's gonna undo that.
No,
and,
wait,
like,
keep
Mulan
that on there.
Style
Keep
wife
that
her
on
makeup.
there.
Oh yeah, I know, but like, I get. Okay, Endra's
Fine.
gonna. she's
You
not
have
gonna-
you
no,
have you
no,
still have
you're-
this guy's kit.
No,
you.
you're right.
You already did it. You already did it.
No, no, it's okay.
You got more disguise
you
kit.
definitely would have said it as I was like starting to uncover my horns, and I could have just like recovered my horns. They're covered. So instead, to reveal myself to emblemless guard, I'm just gonna speak in my normal voice.
Okay.
Ender's voice sounds pretty similar to my voice, and not at all like an 8.5 foot tall man's voice.
Or a goat.
And she's no, don't be rude. Anyway, she's gonna say, okay, listen, I'm not Captain Jeremiah, obviously, and we are here to set you free and try to protect the Duke.
This is a trick from her, isn't it?
I'm just gonna walk out the door. I was like, no, man.
The guard is
Chill out.
astonished as Aang walks out of the cell.
I'm gonna.
I am also gonna
Jeremiah's
walk
in
over.
the next room. and he's
Wait,
probably
Jerome.
ordered.
Wait,
Jeremiah's
Jerome.
dead.
Jerome's in the
I'm-
next room, and probably.
yeah, I'm Jeremiah. Okay, Ender's gonna walk into the torture room, and oh wait, no, before she does that, she's gonna unlock this door to to free that guard.
The guard panically follows, leading to the right behind you to the room. We must save Captain Jerome.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we enter the room. Ender's gonna immediately say in her normal voice to try and because she doesn't want to alarm. Is he like near death? Like, how's he doing?
He looks worse for wear. He's breathing very irregularly. He seems unconscious currently.
Unconscious.
Aurora.
Yeah, Aurora's happy that she can finally be useful. So I'm gonna come in.
We
and-
unshackle.
You hear
We unshackle him
audible
from the
pops
rack.
as his shoulders and his legs kind of make a sickening little pop
Wait, ew.
noise back into their
Like
joints.
back into place.
Do I actually have to cast a spell, or
I don't know
Okay.
what spell you're using, so.
probably Cure Wounds? I
Okay.
guess first level.
You see some of the wounds that he had kind of clean up some of the lacerations. He's still breathing quite regularly, but he slowly comes to a bewildered look as Captain Jeremiah is standing right above him. Yet there's also these adventurers.
And you're just gonna
I'm gonna shove
Saying-
a potion in front of him, like, drink up, bud.
yeah. I'm just gonna say in her normal voice, "Don't worry, Bestie, we're here to rescue you."
He's still going to be very confused, but he recognizes the voice and he drinks the potion, coughing, blood kind
She's-
of coming out of his mouth a little bit.
She's gonna further explain herself and say, "It's me, Goat Lady."
I'd be like, and it's me, Aang.
I remember you, Green Man. How did you all get here? Where's... He looks back to Endra. Where's Captain Jeremiah?
Oh, he's dead.
Bestie's seen better days.
Good. He was a traitor. The duchy is under attack. They've taken over the entirety of the guard. I fear for the Duke's life and the prince.
I'm gonna point at this guy. This guy's cool, right? I'm gonna make a fist, like, in case he's not.
Yes, this is my nephew. He's one of the guards.
Oh,
They took.
okay.
Aw. I'm just gonna ask his name.
Oh, his name? It is
Well, no,
Jebediah.
she asks him. She's gonna ask him directly.
He
I'm
nods.
gonna ask like,
I am the guard known as Jebediah.
I'm gonna call you Jeb.
Who's all in that next room?
Yeah.
Jerome kind of fleets his head to the side. They look like knights of the kingdom, but I don't know if anyone is truly serving the Duke any longer.
How many of them are there?
Knights?
Okay, Endra
Yeah,
knows that
hundreds.
she saw.
No, in here, like in the next room. How many people are in the next room?
You have eyes. There's
Two.
Oh, there's only two.
Yeah.
Oh,
At least
Endra
there
saw
only should
both
be.
when she did her surveillance earlier. Okay. I'm
So
just
what's the
gonna. Yeah, we're gonna ask Captain Jerome what he thinks we should do. And
you're captain of this, like, this whole thing. What is there? What should we do?
You draw us out a map as well.
Uh,
The place.
I can take you to the entrance from here, but we need to get to the Duke's chambers. I fear that he and the prince are going to be killed.
Oh, also it's the Duchess that's doing all this, in case you didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
So great guarding on your part.
Duchess Nora? No, there's no possible way. She's the sweetest person.
I'm gonna just
No,
shove
like,
a note, like.
for real, Bestie, she's a snake.
He takes a moment to read the note, his eyes widening, and he says, I can't believe this. We need to save the Duke now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, do you think I should need to stay in costume? It's like pretty hot in here.
I think you should stay in costume just for a little bit longer.
Okay. Andrea reluctantly agrees. She does not want to have to run through the castle on stilts, but she'll do it.
I'm gonna look at everybody and be like, remember how when this guy was yelling for help, y'all come running for help?
Yeah,
Yeah, remember that? Okay.
we remember.
What if we do that again?
I've seen
Yeah,
this scene in
yeah.
Thor.
Yeah, I haven't seen any Marvel movies except for like 10 years ago. Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So what if someone screams help, but instead of helping, we attack?
Yeah. Okay.
That may work, but again, I don't know if they are loyal or not. I can only speak for myself and my nephew here. I don't know. The guard was attacked, and
I'm going
many
on
of
a
us
limb and
killed.
say if they're not in cages
Yeah.
and you are,
Astute
Yeah.
point, Green Man. Astute point.
Andrew's gonna point out that they were like at some big baddie looking desks. They looked like important.
Well,
I
that's
think
just-
someone's putting in
just
played
the
up like they just got that position.
Well, that's just the prison desk. But again, I don't know, but I feel that you all would be correct in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we
I'm
should
just gonna
totally just
suggest that
ambush,
we-
right?
Yeah, for sure.
I
Okay.
think we're kind of timed too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Aren't they doing
maybe.
a spell or something and they have till like 12? So we
Maybe.
should probably rush.
What time is it right now? Shit.
You can
think we're
tell
taking-
it's about maybe 9 bells at night.
Okay.
Is this a chest?
Okay.
At first glance, yes, that looks to be a chest.
I'm gonna peek in there real quick.
All right. As you reach to open it, a creature turns from the chest.
What?
Oh my
What kind
god.
What kind of guard room has a mimic in it?
This one. Everybody roll initiative.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Jordan's the shittiest shit you've shitted.
It's funny that Aang's the one that went for it.
Uh,
What? I wanna get in the mindset of these people. Like, you know what works well here? A mimic.
do you guys think I should yell for help now? We should wait till we take care of this situation.
You should yell for help.
Andrew's gonna put on her Jeremiah voice and scream for help.
Help! They're escaping.
Help!
Would be a-
Help! They're escaping! Help!
Roll performance again. Perhaps they heard you. You're not sure. Either way, the mimic immediately turns to try and bite at Aang as he was reaching his hand into that lovely little tiny thing. So with that, it's going to attempt to grapple you. So roll your athletics. As it attempts to kind of chomp down on Aang and hold him in, it fails to do so. And then Chrono, seeing it, immediately tosses 2 blades directly at the mimic. The first one landing directly in what you would assume to be the mimic's gullet, dealing a grand total of 22 damage, because since there's somebody right next to it, he gets sneak attack. And he throws his second dagger. This one also hitting, dealing another 8 damage, so a total of 34. The mimic makes a weird squeal. And with that, it is Aang's turn.
Aang's gonna look at the group, be like, "Go to the doors and hold them shut." And he's gonna disengage and run here and try to hold this door shut.
Okay. Oh, so you left the room.
IRL.
Yeah. So like I'm disengaging and running in here and closing the door and trying to hold it shut.
Hey, IRL besties, not in-game besties. I made a huge mistake. I left the immovable rod back with Jeremiah.
You sure did.
Andrew's heart sinks when she realizes that.
Well, it's a good thing
She's-
it's your turn.
Okay, well,
Sprint back to get it.
I'm not gonna do that right now. I will simply retrieve it after we've handled the mimic situation. Oh, Andrew she doesn't want to attack because. Well, first of all, she's gonna scream for help again.
All right, roll performance once more. You feel very confident that someone should have heard your yell.
Great. Then I guess I may as well. I'm gonna use my rapier to attack the
Oh,
mimic
did you hear what I yelled or not?
to block
Okay.
the doors.
Oh yeah.
And you're still gonna do this.
Okay.
So I'll say that it hits. because a rapier is not a very stealthy one and would naturally go with your armor. You deal a total of 11 damage, and you see the mimic kind of enclose on itself, almost attempting to turn back into a chest, but not quite able to do so.
Okay. I will end my turn by dodging.
Okay. With that, it is Aurora's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna run to this door and block it with my horse body.
The
And
door
then-
is efficiently blocked with a horse body.
Okay.
Wait, are you like outside the door or inside the door?
Wait,
Inside.
did you want it to be inside or outside?
Like outside.
Oh.
I ran out the room and closed the door. Is what I did.
Okay, Aurora's not sure why we're doing this, but she's gonna run out of the door and then barricade it.
Okay.
Wait, I don't. Can I get out there? Oh, okay, cool.
So with that, Captain Jerome picks up his spear from his nephew, and he just tosses it as hard as he can at the mimic. And he hits. As the spear hits the mimic, it just pins it into the wall, and you see its body kind of shrivel up, looking more like calcified wood. It gives a little and it expires.
I thought that thing was gonna be a lot harder to kill. In my defense.
Not particularly strong if they don't get their first win off.
Are mimics usually like pretty powerful?
They're annoying.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back inside.
Yeah, Andrew's
They're
gonna
hearing it
say
expire.
at a normal volume that they should all come back inside so we can keep up the charade of them escaping and ganging up on me, Captain Jeremiah,
I come back inside.
and continue yelling for help.
I
Help!
look
They're
there.
escaping.
Everyone roll perception.
I look very ashamed of myself because I ran away.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at Aang and like shaking my head.
I had a plan.
You all can tell that there are guards directly outside of this door. So you're not going to be surprised. But they kick open the door and these two guards enter the room and immediately say, "Who let him out of his cage?" And then also turns to all of you being very confused because there's a mimic pinned to the wall. Captain Jeremiah is in the middle of two people they have no idea who are, and two prisoners are out with a large horse person.
I'm just gonna say in her Captain Jeremiah voice, she's gonna explain once again. I don't know who these people are, but clearly they released Jerome and this guy. She doesn't know if Jeremiah would know about Jebediah, so she just says that guy.
I'm gonna grab Endra and put a dagger to her or a dart to her throat and be like, "Put down your weapons, or your captain dies."
I'm just gonna pretend to struggle.
Captain, what do you want us to do? You said to kill all people that came in here.
Well, put it down, she dies, or he dies.
I'm just gonna say in her Jeremiah voice, I don't really want to die right now, so do what they say. Put your weapons down. Andrew orders them to put their weapons.
They will slowly drop their broadswords.
I'm gonna pick up this guy's broadsword and kind of point it at him.
Do a sleight of hand real quick.
Okay. Ooh, it's not gonna go well. Nope.
Alright, right as you go to pick up the sword, he draws from his belt that hand crossbow and he fires one bolt at you. Roll dexterity.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna have to roll for that.
I should have done a luck thing. Okay. Oopsies.
So as he
Wow.
pulls that out and kind of he triggers one blast, it hits you right in your leg, and the other one just kind of like tries to pull his out, and he fumbles and fumbles, and it goes to the ground. He can't
I'm
reload it.
gonna more forcibly threaten Andra and yell at them to put him down.
They both, well, one of them already dropped it. The other one sets his hand crossbow on the ground.
I'm just gonna say in her Jeremiah voice, "What are you idiots waiting for? Disarm yourselves."
Yes, Captain. Fine. They look very remiss.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna be
gonna-
like, what is this tomfoolery? And I'm gonna put my battle axe at his throat. The guy that shot me. Was that 5 damage, by the way?
Yes.
I'm gonna throw the shackles at him and tell them to shackle each other.
Nice.
They shackle each other.
Okay.
They're shackled.
At this point, Endra's gonna stand upright and say, "Okay, besties, nice show."
Yeah, I'm gonna.
and start
gonna,
removing her costume pieces.
Well, I'm gonna put one in both of
Yeah.
these. I'm gonna put them in both of these.
And Endra's gonna suggest that we start ushering them into the cages.
The knights look
Yeah.
utterly dismayed as Captain Jeremiah suddenly steps down from some stilts and with a wipe of a rag becomes a very different looking type of individual. They feel ashamed.
As they should. Okay. Endra's gonna say, "BRB, I have to go get my immovable rod." And then she will.
Okay, well, I'm
leave
gonna
and go get it.
throw them in the cages.
Okay, they're in the cages. Endra's able to go retrieve her rod, noticing that that boy is still heavy as hell as he's bleeding out of his skull.
Bestie is? Oh, Jeremiah. Sorry, we know who he is now.
Yeah, one of the 17 best.
Well, I didn't know his name for a while, so I didn't have any idea who I was impersonating. This really could not have gone any better. Nice one, guys. I was hesitant
Yeah.
about the disguise.
Yeah, I hate you.
I'm
all.
Glad
gonna
it worked out.
eeny meeny miny well one of these, and I'm gonna grab the guy out of the left one, and I'm gonna take him into this room.
Wait, who are you taking into that room?
The guy on the left.
Oh, you're gonna try and torture him?
Not torch or just interrogate.
Okay,
Probably
so
persuade him.
you take him into the room and throw him up on the lovely torture chamber, still fresh with Captain Jerome's blood.
Endra's gonna say, "Hey guys, do you think we need both of them, or you think we can just get rid of the extra?" She's gonna say it loudly enough for both them to hear.
It depends what they can tell us, I guess. I'm gonna say that real loudly, and I'm gonna walk in here.
He looks noticeably frantic.
What does everyone else think?
Yeah, I'm
Think
just
we
gonna
need both
be
these
funny.
losers?
We should at least wait to see if the one that Aang is interrogating says something.
Yeah, see how that goes.
I'm gonna tell the guy here's like if your buddy talks before you, I mean you're not gonna make it.
I don't know anything. I'm just a guard. He's crying.
You probably know like how many guards there are, like the
There's
best way to
hundreds
get.
of us, but there's only like a handful down here, and you killed.
Can you just give me like a rundown of like the last 24 hours?
We took over the castle.
Endra's gonna walk into the torture room and yell at him to stop fucking crying.
He's like sniffling. There's snot on
She's
him.
she's gonna give him a little slap and say, "Quit being a baby."
Roll an unarmed strike.
With advantage since he's on the rack.
Yep. Roll for damage.
It's gonna be 4. Whoops. I can't click. Please. I'm having clicker problems.
A total of 8 damage as you critically slap him. Snot goes flying to the side and a tooth, all hitting Aang.
I'm just gonna kind of look at Andra like, okay.
You've already been covered
Endra's
in a few body fluids, so.
Endra's gonna shrug. She didn't really intend for it to be that dramatic. She was just kind of being a bitch.
um,
I I assume this guy's speaking a lot more common than
He's just speaking common.
Jeremiah. Okay.
He's just crying a lot.
Oh. Okay. Because I can listen to his thoughts, but if it's just crying, then.
So I'm gonna ask him like, so you really don't know anything?
I just got told to be down here and help Captain Jeremiah.
What? Why are you like agreeing to this?
Because they said that we'd get anything we want.
What'd you want?
I wanted to be brave.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna roll her eyes as she walks out of the room. She doesn't have time for this rando knight's character development arc.
I'm just gonna throw him back in the cage.
I'm just gonna suggest that we kill both of them before we leave. They didn't tell us anything valuable.
No, they really didn't.
They both. One of them
I'm
continues
gonna-
crying, the other one's just scowling at you all.
I'm gonna just leave it up to the Captain Jeremy, whoever he is.
Jerome.
Yeah, Jerome. They're all yours, man.
All right. He tells his nephew to stand guard in case any of them need to be interrogated later, and he says, "I'll go with you all."
Oh, we're not gonna kill him? Damn. Andrew's like visibly disappointed.
Well, if you want to kill him, you
Jerome
go right
thinks
ahead.
practically, so he's not going to.
But he like doesn't want to waste time, or like
That, as well as they might be good for leverage later on, perhaps.
Okay, Andrew doubts it, but whatevs. She pretty much trusts Jerome as much. Andrew hates cops. I don't know if I ever made that clear. That's also part of her background. Andrew hates cops.
Hate these po-po.
But she trusts Jerome about as much as she's ever trusted any cop, which is not saying a lot, but anyway. Okay. Let's rock and roll, besties.
I'm gonna check this mimic if it's just fully just mimic parts now, or is it anything inside of it?
Roll.
Yeah, can I also search this desk?
Both of you roll.
Careful, it might be a mimic.
Okay, I'm gonna risk it.
Aang, you find a key and 2 health potions inside of the mimic's body.
Cool.
Aurora,
My
you don't
rolls have just not been good today.
you don't find anything of particular
Okay.
interest, but you notice on the ledger there is a name there that is just E.L. in terms of somebody who's been checked in to the prison today.
Okay.
Did we ever find out
Eleanor's
who E was, guys?
I think Eleanor? Oh, no, Eddie?
E
Big
is
Ed?
Eddie? Ed? Okay. Okay, but we should Bessie's probably should go try to stop the Duke from certain death.
Yeah.
Save the
it's
Duke from
looking
certain
that
death.
way.
Rather.
Oh, good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Go stealth
Cool.
again?
Wait, I'm gonna go
take
back
up
to
the
the.
rear.
I'm gonna go back to the crying guy. Hey, is there anyone else on this floor?
There's some servants that are in cages.
Any other guards on this floor?
I don't think so. It's not shift change yet.
What time is shift change? Andrew calls as she's exiting.
Midnight.
Yes. Okay. Andrew's relieved. We have a couple hours.
Okay. Well, onwards, I guess. Oh, wait, what's above this floor? I'm just gonna ask Captain, whatever his name is.
Captain Jerome.
Yeah.
He tells you that it's typically the barracks where most of the guards would typically sleep, and also a small kitchen for the guards to cook with, and a well for water, and it's the second floor to the basement, this being the lowest floor.
Groovy. I'm gonna yell back at crying guy. How many guards are in the barracks right now?
I don't know, I've been down here since lunch.
How many are usually?
It depends.
Okay.
He kind of chokes on his own, like, saliva. He seems quite pathetic at this point.
Andrew kind of chuckles and continues into this hallway. She wants to be stealthy
Well,
since she's no longer in costume.
You are sneaky like a sneaker.
Tight. Okay. Andrew's also gonna approach
Didn't mean to roll that.
Captain Jerome and ask, is there any way for us to, like, get up to the next floor past the barracks without, is there like a hallway or something? Side passage?
You must go through the entirety of the barracks to get to the next staircase that leads to the castle.
Okay. Andrew's gonna say that's, like, very, very poor engineering, but
Does this person look
not at all
important?
efficient.
What's
What?
that?
Does this person look important?
They look dead.
Okay.
Okay. We gotta find some stairs, I guess. Y'all.
May I investigate these desks quickly?
Go
Oh,
for
down
it.
the stairs.
Okay.
Oh, sick.
Alright, you notice that it is an impeccably clean desk with a small journal that says, "I can't wait to be brave."
Oh my god.
Oh,
Uh,
Excited.
Who's this guy?
so pathetic.
That would be a dead guard. Captain Jerome calls out, "Ed, what are you doing here?" Pointing towards the corner cell.
How did you guys get through the door? I'm like
Ed?
stuck.
Ed?
We just gotta wiggle through.
Why is there two of them?
Where are these guys?
One's not Ed.
Are these the guys that were in the other room when we
They may be.
got in?
Either way, Ed begins explaining that, you know, he thinks that the Duke is gonna die. He's been trying to prevent it, but Eleonora, she did something. You must save
Leave it.
the
Leave
the
it.
Duke. You must save him and the Prince. I
Leave
can't do
it.
anything. They've poisoned me. And he, like, kind of lifts up his shirt, and you see black spider veins kind of coming up. Looks like the poison is quite progressed.
Why are there? Sorry.
Why are there two?
I'm gonna look up.
One
Yeah.
is
I'm gonna look
failed.
Who's this guy?
It looks like he's dead. Like a dead
Oh.
servant who is also very. His whole body
Large.
is veined in black. So he looks like he
Um,
maybe could have been Ed's, maybe page or something, but he looks like he was poisoned similarly.
So we'll go ahead and let you out if you're Ed.
I can't move. This poison is going to kill me.
Oh, I got you, fam.
You got anything for
Come
that,
in here.
Aurora?
Wait, I'm still really confused. Olivia is confused.
Do I have some?
What?
Okay,
What do we?
This is Ed.
No, that's not what I'm confused.
The other guy go.
Well, I
You know
thought you were
which one
confused about
Ed
two
is.
people being there. So.
No, I'm confused. I'm confused because I don't even remember what it is that we thought E was up to. Did we? And we know that Ed is E. Was he part of the plot? I'm so.
Eleonora was framing him.
Oh.
She was saying Ed is always around him and he leaves at different hours of the night and seems
So-
to have the Duke's ear and wants power.
So Ed was actually just being a real true bestie to the Duke.
He was doing his Chamberlain duties and trying to stop a coup.
Oh.
Okay.
We gotta redeem his character arc. Can
Da-da-da-da.
I- Yeah. Will healing word? I mean, heal. Wait, sorry. Cure wounds. Will that heal against magic? Poisoning? No? Oh no. Okay.
Would someone say that Ed is just kind of destined to die?
He might be.
Maybe he is.
At least from the weaker magics that are present, he might need a very trained cleric from the temple.
Okay. I'm just gonna point out that if we don't get moving, Ed's not gonna be the only one dead.
Captain Jerome says that he'll stay with Ed and try and figure out what the poison is to help.
No, I think we
And-
need you.
Yeah,
gives
Andrew's.
you-
We really
he
need your
gives you
insight.
Very specific and detailed instructions that you must go up the stairs, and once up the stairs, the barracks are to the right, and you can continue through the upper doorway. And once you find the room full of barrels and hay and barley, from there it's a long hallway that leads up to the kitchen and the stairs to the castle.
Why don't you just leave him with your nephew?
My nephew's guarding the other folks. He doesn't know poisons. I'm going to see if I can figure this out.
Okay, I'm just gonna give him a potion and then leave. Then.
Okay.
Andrew is a little bit suspicious that maybe some kind of unseen force is compelling Jerome to not accompany us.
Yeah, does he seem very pushy about staying with Ed?
No, not particularly, but he does worry for him, and he wants to help him.
Okay, by that I mean Olivia is annoyed because she feels like our DM just doesn't want us to have an extra resource available.
He would die.
But whatever.
So it's up to you.
If we
Okay.
He's
take
ready to
Alright.
rock and roll.
a little big
I
Ed,
give
we're like,
I give Jerome a potion. I give him like a kind of like a sneer of disgust, and then I move on.
He doesn't notice the sneer, but he's thankful for the potion. All right, so you're all
I'm
going
just
up the
gonna-
stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna give before I leave Big Ed a like pat on the back and say, "Hang in there, bud," and then I'm gonna keep
Hang in there, buddy.
going.
Okay.
Ooh, who's this person?
This is like a little trap door.
I think this is a drain.
Damn it. Aurora, you fucked it up.
What? I want to investigate. I liked his
What
outfit.
happened?
Well, Aurora decided to move, and that fucked up moving everybody else.
I can't see anything.
Why is
Well, I can. It's just all gray.
Jebediah
Wow.
here?
Uh-oh.
I couldn't investigate.
Oh.
Okay, that's fine.
Zoom out.
Oh,
Why is Jebediah here?
It's not Jebediah. It's a different guy. He's
All wearing
sitting
the
at the
same
desk,
outfit.
kind of flipping through the pages. He doesn't hear. Actually, you know what? Aurora, roll stealth.
what? Following up the rear.
He doesn't hear the faint clippity-cloppity over the general sounds of the castle.
I am trying to be as quiet as I can. I'm just
You're doing it
massive
okay,
and
Jennifer.
have heavy armor.
I'm gonna like just kind of look at Endra and be like, all yours.
Okay. We don't have any manacles anymore.
Yeah, we do. I took them off them.
He did.
Oh, okay. 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 Andrew's gonna suggest that Aang, the much larger of us,
Oh, yeah, okay.
tackle him, and then we manacle him, because being that he is free right now, he probably oughtn't be.
So I'm gonna try to sneak up behind him, and with like the nunchucks, like grab him around the head and just get him, pull him back.
Nice.
Roll stealth followed by athletics.
Uh-oh.
Keep the athletics. Let's see what happens here.
So he notices me, and I tackle him.
Well, as he notices you, you try to fling your nunchucks over him, and he's able to kind of put his hands up and start pushing against it. And he yells, "Intruders!"
Damn.
Roll initiative.
Man, how loud was this guy?
Very loud.
How come he didn't have to roll performance?
Yeah.
Because he's not performing, he's fearful. Some guy with nunchucks just fucking rolled up behind him.
Yeah, but that's some good reflexes on his part.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I mean, they are guards. They're supposed to be trained for these things.
Well, that other guard is crying in the cell right now.
Yeah, I think he's a loser, and he had a way cooler outfit, so I was kind of expecting more from him.
Look, not everyone can be a winner, okay?
He wanted to be brave.
He did, and it didn't work out for him, unfortunately. Okay, so let me just do some rolls here real quick.
Wait, did I grapple him or not?
No, he was able to fend you off at least momentarily, but he's not gonna have a very good time probably in the next few moments. Alright, second one.
Someone's dog loudly drinking water.
That'd be my dog. That's
I
loudly
want to
drinking
see
water.
this dog.
What kind of dog do you have?
German short hair.
Aww.
Derp.
Hey, Bessie.
Bestie, join us.
Okay. As Aang flails to attempt to hit this guy, Chrono comes up to the side of him and walks up with his rapier and just stabs him.
Nice.
Seemingly not giving a single fuck. And he gets advantage and sneak attack with that. It's thinking about rolling. There we go. So the first one hits, dealing a grand total of 21 damage. And with his bonus action in his offhand, he's going to throw one of the psychic blades. That also will have damage for flank. I don't think either of those hit. Nope. So neither of those ones hit, and unfortunately, he only takes that little monochrome of damage. All you hear is rustling over in this way, and that's it. Endra, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm still stealthed, right?
Yes.
I was very stealthy when we began our.
Yes.
Okay. Endra's gonna use her 2-weapon fighting to fling 2 daggers at our opponent.
Okay. Both hit.
Tight.
As your first dagger hits him, it hits right into his throat, and the second one almost pegs right into it as well, and you just see the blood pool. He drops immediately, covering Aang's nunchucks and his own arms in blood.
Ew.
Seems you've killed him.
Tight. Okay. We should probably
my
get
turn?
rolling, guys.
Yeah, people.
So I'm gonna do my best guard impression and kind of yell out, "Never mind, it was a mistake. I sneezed."
At that
It was a
moment,
spider.
the door to the right of you all just kind of comes crashing open, and a
Oh, no.
massive guard comes out with a smaller one looking similar in clothes to your buddy, but this is the one who kicked the door. Oh, let's see if that actually works.
How big? Like bigger than Jeremiah?
He looks to be of comparable height, but not nearly as large. Maybe a solid 7-footer.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw this guy's body at him.
Roll a d20 for improvised attack. Are you proficient in improvised weapons?
No.
Okay, just d20 then. You kind of just slump forward and slick with blood. You drop him. The second guard, the smaller one, looks a little concerned. That was his friend.
Stay.
Well, I'm gonna give him a wild look and smile at him. Is he intimidated?
No, but it is your turn.
Good boy.
I'm gonna, with my blood-smeared body, I'm gonna tell them to put down their weapons, or we're gonna kill you.
Cool,
Like
you will
this
not
guy.
leave, says the big one.
I'm gonna look at the smaller guy. Put down your weapons, or we'll kill you. Like this guy.
No, the lieutenant is right! And he raises his spear up.
All right, well then I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to attack them as soon as I find that stupid one thing that let me see. There we go.
Which one are you attacking?
I'm gonna attack the little guy.
Okay. It hits. Roll for damage. Alright, as you kind of fling your nunchucks at him, You blunt his armor pretty hard. You can see a pretty big indentation, and he winces loudly. A small tear kind of, you can see it forming in his eye under the helmet. Like, he looks like that made him very, very sad and in pain.
And then I'm just going to go ahead and punch him.
Roll to hit. God damn it. Alright, so a grand whopping total of 10. As you punch, you cave in another portion of his armor and he spits blood up. Just a little. He was not prepared for this.
Does he still think that the lieutenant's right?
You know what? He may have some questions, but they're at least not as visible currently. With that, Aurora, it's your turn.
Let's see. I'm going to probably just attack this guy with my battle axe. Oh.
Same.
Aww.
That's
Sorry,
very
this
similar
guy.
to the noise that the guard was making. Yes, little buddy.
Sounds like a human.
No, it's because of the cats right here.
Murder me.
Okay.
Pain. Existence is pain. And who are you hitting? Small guard
Sorry.
or big guard?
Unfortunately, the big one, so I don't think it's gonna hit. Wait, this guy.
Actually, it does.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Double-handed.
Armor's just for looks.
I know.
Double-handed? Okay,
Yes.
so... I think that just
Whack
takes
him.
10. Okay. He lets out a...
Yeah, I have
but
no idea.
seems
Why is it?
unfazed.
Huh. Okay. That is all.
All right. And then we move on to the second guard. He very, very sadly moves up to Aang to try and hit him. Not having the best of a time thus far. He takes his javelin and tries to stab him. Ooh. That's unfortunate. Evidently the wounds that he took were a little bit too strong, and as he has the javelin, he kind of slips and falls and just stabs his own foot. And he lets out a yelp, oh no! And again, more tears well up in his face. With that, it's Chrono's turn. Being directly in line with that bigger guy, he decides he's going to run over, and as he does so, you all hear like a whisper almost, and his rapier comes alight, and he just essentially goes in Dark Souls style to try and give him a good old critical hit right into the gut. Who decides to roll. It hits, and he takes a whopping 10 damage, and as he pulls it out, he does one other slash towards him with the rapier, dealing another 13, so a total of 23. All right, that is his turn. Endra.
Andrea is going to move over here. And then use her two-weapon fighting to stab him with once with a rapier and once with a dagger.
Okay, rapier hits. Roll for damage.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
It's okay, both hit.
Great. Please, D&D Beyond.
So as you are stabbing him, you notice the wounds that Chrono had left. It seems to be blue blood that is coming out from the individual.
Blue.
And as your rapier goes in and the dagger subsequently following it up, more blue blood oozes from the individual. He looks extremely ragged and he's panting heavily.
Okay, would Endra know what kind of creatures have blue blood?
Do a history
Is that
roll.
common knowledge?
It may be for you. You can
She gets around.
recognize that this seems to be similar to the blood of a changeling.
Oh, interesting.
And with that, he immediately turns over to you and attempts to just utterly decimate you with a flail.
With
I'm gonna
disadvantage
attack
because
him.
I have a
Wow, these
I-
things are
my
really
rogue-
bad.
Every time I do that, it never
Oh,
works.
No, don't worry. You didn't need that. He damages himself and actually knocks himself completely unconscious to the brink of death.
cool.
Evidently, the flail, as it hit his knee, it kind of skidded down to his Achilles tendon, and he kind of Steve Prefontained himself. He'll likely never run again. So he collapses, and as he does, his form changes to look very similar to the person that Aurora just obliterated in that mansion. Very similar features.
What?
You obliterated a changeling. You literally shot him with a Syrian smite, and he died. One-shotted him. You don't remember that?
Was it the one
was the blue
Ed's
guy.
house?
Yeah, the blue dude.
Oh.
Yeah, he looks
Oh, I
very
see.
similar to him. Not a copy, but you can tell same race.
Okay.
And you can see that the armor kind of melts away from him, clearly part of the facade. Maybe why he was so easy.
Oh,
to
it was
damage.
just for looks.
Okay. That makes sense.
With that, it is Aang's turn.
I'm gonna turn back to the one guy. He's like, "You rethink your decision yet?"
He can't really make words out. His body bloodied. He has a spear in his foot.
I'm gonna say, "Go ahead and just drop the spear."
Roll
All these guards
intimidation.
are bitches.
You can see his hands visibly shaking on the spear, but he doesn't drop it. He still seems somewhat motivated, if not misguided.
Okay, well, if his hands are shaking, I'm just gonna kind of I'm just gonna reach out and grab the spear and just kind of throw it away from him.
Roll strength. You rip the spear out of his hand easily.
Then I tell him, like, just sit down.
He sits down.
Want to tell us what's going on? Here?
You guys question him. I'll
Buddy.
be right back.
I
Okay.
just wanted to impress the lieutenant and do what I was told. As Endra had pointed out, these guards kind of seem like little bitches.
Why are they so pathetic? Oh my god. This is like the highest level. Endra's gonna say out loud like that they are all so pathetic. This is seriously like the highest level of protection afforded to the Duke.
I'm not the Duke's guard. I was told to come here for the master.
Wait, who told you?
Okay.
The
Like,
master.
are you like you're in contact with her?
Not me. I just follow orders.
Okay, Endra's gonna like look him in the eye and tell him that like he's a loser, and I hope he dies knowing it.
You're fighting the wrong side, buddy.
I wish you were a bard, because then you could do vicious mockery here and maybe even kill him with it. But
Oh my god.
you know what? Roll a d20, and let's just see what happens.
I did it wrong. I always do it wrong. I have to move my fake plant. Look at the cute planter.
Cute fake.
It's in the way of my second monitor, which is where I keep roll 20, which is, and I almost never have to. I don't know how to do it. How do I do it?
You need to put a D before the 20, and
My
it
bad.
has to be /R, not R/.
Is there a space?
Mm-hmm.
It worked.
He falls to the floor, seemingly knocked unconscious by a broken heart.
Good.
Your
Just
words
gonna like
were threatening.
step over him.
Is he dead? Killed him?
Oh my god.
He died of a broken heart because all he ever wanted to be was somebody.
And the
Me.
last thing he ever heard was that
You're
he was just a
fucking
goddamn loser.
You're such a fucking loser.
Ender feels a little bad. She didn't think it would kill him, but
Well,
Not
it
that bad.
most certainly did. He didn't have strong fortitude to begin with. Okay.
she feels bad for like half a second and then realizes like she was telling the truth. He was a loser and he definitely would have died in like the next couple of hours anyway.
You're probably not wrong. All right. What do you all do now, having killed the changeling and the 2 guards?
Time to go upstairs, I guess.
Yeah, push on. Where's the door? Is the red thing the door?
Yes.
Okay. Well, y'all can
Okay,
go
I
first,
thought-
since I'm not sneaky.
Oh, we are upstairs. Okay,
Mhm.
I understand.
We're in the barracks, I
Yep.
believe.
Okay, Ender wants to be sneaky.
I'm gonna try.
You're relatively sneaky.
Oh, okay.
That is gonna work. Okay.
You're
Creep out.
For once, Aurora is slightly sneakier than Endra.
What? No, I got a 2.
No,
I
yours
have
is
to
for
roll
some reason
disadvantage.
rolling. No, you don't.
I do, I think. So my armor? I don't know. I've been rolling disadvantage this whole time.
Did you change your armor?
Uh,
Because I told you.
Oh,
about
did
your
we
armor
kill
stuff.
him?
I said some really hurtful words to him, and it was enough to
um,
kill him. Yeah, they finished him off. The last
Yeah.
thing he ever heard was what a fucking loser he was.
my
So-
splint armor?
That's good.
Yeah, so both your armors would, I guess, have you at disadvantage for it because they're heavy armors.
Yeah.
You're only good for medium or light, so yes, you will roll with disadvantage for stealth. Wait,
Okay.
actually, no.
It's fine. Oh,
Wait, is the changeling dead?
It says that you should be good for
Yeah.
heavy armor.
Okay, just making sure.
right. I feel like I should because I'm a horse. Although I guess it's covering my human body. Huh.
Yeah, that's weird. Hold on a second.
Well, I'm gonna sneak.
No, you definitely have proficiency in it. So yeah, we'll just take the highest one for you. So you're
Okay.
stealth right now,
Nice.
and we'll just deal with the extra. Aang,
You guys,
again,
look how quiet I am.
you were like the wind.
Noisy?
Aang is like the wind. He's just there. He's present, but not a
Okay.
noise, but a
Pretty
rustle.
loud.
Okay, what are y'all doing?
Ender's gonna enter this room sneakily.
You enter the room. It looks like a
I look around.
officer's bedroom.
Okay, I want to investigate this desk.
Looks like there's some general notes, a few pieces of armor plates, nothing of note. In fact, you're not even sure if it really is a desk. You think it may have been the bed.
I'm not gonna search
Is
any
he
of
at-
this because of my past experience searching.
Oh. I see Endra struggling, so I'm just gonna kind of also investigate the desk.
You again. There's nothing of real note on there. Just a general log. It looks very similar to the one that was downstairs on the desk.
Oh.
You know,
I'm
just
gonna
seems
Okay.
like an officer's quarters.
eyeball all this because these people have a poor
Just
like pest problem and see if anything's breathing that shouldn't be breathing.
You notice nothing out of place. It looks like a normal barracks room.
Is there a
Okay.
dagger on the floor or a sword
I guess
on the floor?
I'm gonna start searching this room for good stuff then.
All right.
Guys, I think we need to get to the Duke.
yeah, Ender like doesn't really care that much about collecting loot right now, which is really saying something.
yeah.
okay,
She's gonna
fine.
just
Think
start
about-
going this way.
How
That's
much
just
we
like
get paid?
It's just like a once over of like see if there's anything like of importance.
Roll
Okay.
investigation then.
I'm really confused about like where the exit to this room is.
Oh good, nothing's important in this room, guys. We can go.
Chrono yells, "The door's over here, you dits!"
Where's Chrono?
Okay, Ender says, "Don't be fucking rude," and
Yeah,
follows.
Rude.
He's in the
Enough of
normal
that there,
spot.
buddy.
And Chrono just pushes the door open as it is
Oh.
unlocked.
Well, let's sneak.
Okay.
These all doors.
Seems like most of them are open.
Sneak and sneak. Sneak.
Sneaky link.
Snake, snake. Snake. But this door is not open.
It is not.
Guys, I'm gonna peek through this door again. I'm gonna do a peek.
Okay.
You see a barrel and what looks to be a perhaps washing pan for clothes.
Don't worry, there's nothing important.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm gonna check this one too.
Looks like a
Again.
storage unit.
Nothing important.
What?
Awesome.
Are we missing something?
I don't know. This one's probably important though.
Looks like another dead end.
No, there's a door right here.
Whiskey's and
Oh, never
Dungeons.
mind.
ASMR edition.
No, it's not.
Oh, what the crap?
Okay, are you
I'm gonna.
opening that one?
I'm gonna very slowly peek.
Looks like a storeroom with what you remember as the described hallway area that the captain had kind of said would lead up to the next area of the castle.
Yeah. So there'd be barrels and hay
Yeah.
and shit.
There's nothing here, guys. Everything's kind of going like all according to that captain said.
I'm just suspicious. This is like way too easy so far.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk
It's
to.
not more guarded.
It's almost like all the guards would be elsewhere.
Yeah. And
Sacrifice.
like she's suspicious, but then she's remembering that we had like an insanely lucky encounter where we were able to disarm
Find
and
and-
capture like
a guard.
the best
Or a
possible
captain.
target. And somehow everyone believed I was him.
I'm gonna like turn to Crow and was like, "Does this all seem familiar to you?"
And he
Did you
leans
say
over to
something?
Aang and he went, no. And he leans
Okay.
over to Aang and asks, what's dungeon ASMR?
I think it's a sex thing.
Andrew whispers
keep-
back, it can be.
Chrono just looks visibly confused.
No, keep going.
Just gonna
Stealthily.
keep moving forward. Just
Oh,
keep
look.
swimming.
There's some stairs.
Endra! Roll the
What?
deck save.
Oh! Oh no! We were so busy being sneaky and doing ASMR, we didn't even think about.
Right as Endra
Claps.
crosses this area, you hear a loud thud from behind you, and suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 ninja-like looking motherfuckers appear.
What? Why are they to be near me? Oh god.
Damn. Okay.
Roll initiative.
Okay, I'm ready for them.
Okay. I assume I am no longer stealthed.
No.
Okay.
Jeez, Aurora, you rolled enough of them?
No, what happened? It's a 9.
Okay, Endra 13, Aang 17, Aurora 9, Chrono is 12, and our friendly neighborhood Spider-Men are ooh. Ooh. S2, S3. Okay. This first one moves right up to Aurora, and he, with his blades, goes to make some slashes at her. So let's see. So with his short sword, does a 15 hit?
No.
He
Oh, wait.
attempts to slash again. Does a
Like to
21
see him
hit?
try. Yeah.
Okay, I
Never
guess
mind.
you saw him try. And he deals you a total of 9 damage.
Oof.
The second one moves up to the other side, flanking you, and he's going to gain advantage and attempt to.
I feel bamboozled.
Well,
You're
you
slightly
can
bamboozled.
think Endra.
It had nothing to do with this.
Does a 18 hit?
No.
Okay, and then he swings a second time. Neither of those hit. He actually damages himself, evidently slipping on the hay slightly, and he goes, oof. So, let's see. Math. Okay, it is Aang's turn.
Well, I'm gonna run up to somewhere, and that somewhere is gonna be right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack that guy, and I'm gonna attack him recklessly.
Recklessly attack that man.
And so I'll get advantage, but then everyone else gets advantage on me.
Okay.
That did
Neither of
nothing.
those hit.
Thank goodness I did that. Well, I'm gonna use key point,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use flurry of blows.
Blow him. Your second one hits.
Jeez.
You punch him right in the gut, and he lets out a little. Oof.
A lot
So-
quieter and less pathetic.
Yeah.
Our
Oh, I only gain
previous opponent.
advantage on melee weapon attack rolls. Okay, so that's not a melee weapon attack roll using strength. Okay, then that's my turn.
All right. The other one here moves up, and he goes to attack you with advantage now, since you are recklessly swinging around like a crazy man. Does an 18 hit?
18 hits.
All right. So you take 6 damage, and as he goes for his second swing, does a 17 hit.
No, it doesn't.
All right. The second one just falling short, essentially off kilter from, the swinging that he was doing originally. With that, it is Endra's turn.
Indra will leap atop this stack of apples. I guess. I think that's what that is. What?
Very hot.
Sandwiching this guy. And then she will use her 2-weapon fighting to stab him 2 daggers. Wait, I need to roll 4 times, right?
Yep, you have advantage. Your first hitting. Dealing a whopping 24 damage. And your second one also hitting. Dealing 8 damage. He expires as your dagger just essentially cuts through his abdomen. You see his intestines roll out, and he just falls to the ground.
Cool. Step atop his corpse and end my turn.
Okay, you will start your turn with a encumbered movement. You're on a corpse.
Okay.
All right.
It's all pretty close quarters here. It's fine.
This is true. All right, it is Chrono's turn. He is going to just stab with his rapier at this guy, trying to hit him. He's going to swing twice. Both hitting and dealing 17 and 11, so 28. The other guy literally just starts burning, and as he falls to the ground, you see just a charred corpse, essentially. The flames from the rapier having ignited the entirety of his evidently highly flammable clothes. So that one is dead. That is Chrono's turn, and we go to Aurora.
Okay, I'm gonna guiding bolt him. 2nd level, the guy in front of me.
Okay. Guide your bolt. It hits and does 17 damage. He lets out a
Sweet.
rather large, and you can see just scorched skin across his chest from where the bolt hit. It looks very, very painful.
That is all.
That is all. Okay. With that, you just hear some rustling over at the top area, and these two kind of pop out from the other spots. And they look to all of you, and let's see. They have their distance up. They do. They launch javelins at Chrono. Let's see. Alright, the first one misses, and the second guy also misses. Does he? Yes. So both miss. Chrono just kind of deftly getting out of the way, and they just kind of land into the burning charcoal corpse behind him. With that, it is Aang's turn again.
I'm going to attack the ninja in front of me.
Okay, go for it. It hits. As you kind of bring the nunchuck down, he gives a solid rasp of his breath as you see his shoulder kind of just pop out of its socket, being hit by the blunt force of the nunchuck.
Well, I'm going to follow up with a solid kick.
Unfortunately, he's able to move out of the way of your very solid kick.
It was good form.
It was.
That's it.
All right, we're back to him. So, having now just been hit by a nunchuck, he's going to attempt to stab you for ever having that idea that hit him. So, he's going to give it one shot here. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Actually, he gets advantage, so maybe it'll be a critical. It's not.
No, he doesn't. I didn't attack recklessly that time.
Huh? Aren't you reckless?
No, not that time. It's per
Oh,
turn.
Okay. You take 5 damage, and then from there, he mutters something and just turns invisible. You have no idea where he is. That's his turn.
What? Did he disengage at all?
You don't even know if he's there or if he vanished. Who knows?
Okay.
Endra, it's your turn.
Okay, I will hop down from the corpse, regretting having hopped upon it in the first place. And then I will use my 2-weapon fighting to hurl one dagger at each of these new friends.
First one does not hit. Second one does. And you deal a smacking 6 damage to him.
I didn't explain what I was doing, but I was envisioning going left to right. So the right guy would have been
That's what I was tracking.
the one. Good. Cool.
All right. The dagger lands squarely into his armor, and you can see some blood ushering from it. And with that, we go to Chrono, who he throws one of his blades right to where that guy had been, and the other to the one that your girl hit. So he's going to throw his first blade, see if it...
Endra doesn't believe in gender. She does use she, her pronouns, though.
There you go. So evidently the guy was still there, and he expires. You see the corpse reappear and just fall. The second one is offhand. He throws, and it does not hit. It seemingly just dissipates on the armor. And that's his turn. We are now at Aurora.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Shatter at the 2 guys in front.
Okay. DC of 15 con. Let's see. Do they have any con bonuses? They do. Okay. Alright.
It's not a very strong spell. Oh, no.
Both of them are able to meet the DC, so they take half, I'm guessing.
Yes, I believe.
Okay. They both kind of just go ooh as the blast hits them. They don't seem particularly phased, but at the same time, they do seem a little shocked that all this death is happening around them. Okay.
Okay.
They're gonna yeet javelins at everybody again.
Dear God.
Going
How many
for
javelins do they have?
quite a few. They're gonna throw them at Endra and Chrono. So the first one yeets it. Does a 20 hit?
Did you roll with disadvantage?
Did not. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And you take a total of 9 damage.
Mm.
He throws at Chrono 13, which doesn't hit. So the other one, again, just pummeling into the charcoaled corpse behind him. That's their turn. And as we come
Wait.
back and... What's up?
How much damage? Sorry. How much damage? Sorry.
I'm looking.
Oh. I thought you just couldn't hear.
9.
Okay.
And then from there, we're top of the round. Aang, it's your turn.
I'm gonna rush,
You're gonna what?
and so I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna rush them.
Okay.
So I'll run up. I'm gonna start hitting.
Hit them. Hit them with your
Yeah.
best shot.
Okay, only one of those supposed to go. Neither work, I
Unfortunately,
bet.
yeah, neither were effective. They glance off of their armor. The nunchuck's making a little ping ping sound on them.
Well, I'm just gonna punch the guy in front of me.
It hits. He takes 8 damage and lets out a little grunt as your punch lands squarely into the one soft part of his armor. Little oh. Okay.
Not the noise I was going for, but
Well, you know, these guards are surprising. With Chrono's turn, he's just going to launch 2 daggers at the one on the right. He's angry that, you know, it didn't really go his way last time there.
I'm angry.
You are angry.
Oh.
So the first one, he gets a massive migraine and hurts himself, thus causing him to lose the second one, taking 10 damage to himself. Endra, it's your turn.
I scamper over here. Whoops. Oh, not that far. Just here. Quick aside, when I'm in Hebrew class, what?
You're going to have to make
What?
a strength check to move past them. Or if you can do a big enough of an acrobatics check, I'll let you do a flip over them.
Yeah.
You flip directly over Aang and them, landing behind them. You have advantage on the one in front of you.
Cool. Okay. I was gonna say, quick aside, when I'm in Hebrew class, sometimes I forget the word for climbing, and I talk a lot about climbing because we talk about a lot about our lives, and I have to do this little motion to get her to understand, to get her to remind me the word.
I believe TikTok, it's like, right? Is that the one?
Yeah, well, that's I think that's the cat girl motion, but
Yeah, that's what it kind of
this-
looked like to me.
this is my rock climbing motion. That's
Similar
not
to
what it
cats.
looks like at all, but okay.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, I'm going to use 2-weapon fighting to attack the guy I have advantage on.
Okay. Your first dagger hits, and you also get sneak attack on your first one.
Yes.
23. All right. You stab him right in the back, and he just lets out the biggest groan ever, like almost a death wail. Roll once more for the dagger. You still have advantage. As he kind of grunted down, evidently the second dagger just was not able to clip him as you were hoping. He's able to dodge it, but he looks terrible and has a dagger sticking out of his spine.
Damn. Okay, out of his spine.
Yeah, like you've kind of crippled him for life, even if he doesn't die.
Andrew ends her turn.
With that, Chrono's going to move up, and he's going to stab the one who looks like he is weakened, and then fling his rapier to try and hit the other. So let's see if he lands it. First one misses, and as he misses, he tries to fling to the other side, hitting and dealing 18 damage. The other guy does not look very happy with the fact that he just got blasted with what seems to be a flame sword. And he lets out a wail as well, just a scream. It sounds just disgusting. Like
Andrew says, "Shut up."
you can hear the
Out
inhalation
loud.
burns that he has from it. So that's that. So, and with that, it is Aurora's turn.
Okay, Aurora's gonna come over here and, as gracefully as she can, I guess, climb over these boxes to sandwich the guy, because there's boxes.
Okay, yeah, you can make it there.
Let me see. I have 40,
Yeah, you made it.
so okay.
Your horse who's carried you.
And then I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me with my 9 life stealer
You
longsword.
kill him. You
Really?
stole his life.
Wait, really?
Not in the way that you hoped, but he died.
Oh,
anyways.
okay. Nice.
Good job.
My magic has honestly been failing me. I feel like my weapons are more beneficial. Aurora just makes a note of this to herself.
Endra's just behind the guy doing this. Not sure why, but that's what she's doing.
Celebration dance.
Alright, is that your turn, Aurora?
Yes.
Alright, the
That's
last guy in a failing attempt attempts to stab at Chrono with his knife. See if he hits.
Oh, I'm gonna attack that dude.
He doesn't land his hit, but go for your attack. You do not get a hit, unfortunately.
Oh, I don't? Oh, never mind. I got excited.
He's pretty armored, but it would have been great if it happened. Regardless, it is actually your turn. So, if you want to smack him, go for it.
I'm gonna try to follow up my miss with a hit.
Oh no!
I'm gonna try to follow up my miss that was followed up by a miss with
I
a hit.
miss. So I try to hit again, and then I miss. Unfortunately, you just seem to be a little fatigued at this point. Your wailing and raging blows just not quite landing.
I'm gonna look at my hands and just try to see if something's wrong with them.
You notice you are too excited. As such, Endra, it's your turn as you kind of just sit there doing this.
Ender's gonna and grab a dagger. No, I'm not very graceful, but Endra is just kind of.
It's like, oh, bah! All right.
She's gonna stab this remaining fellow.
All right, roll the hit. It hits. You do get the sneak attack damage since you have a ally 5 feet from him. So as you kind of do a swip and a whoosh, it just lands right into the center of his temple, and you see it drive in. He falls to the ground. Not a single noise coming out. He do be dead.
Endra dodges, but kind of feels like we're at an end of this scene.
You may in fact be at an end for this scene.
She dodges anyway, just to cover her ass.
Okay. So as you have accomplished killing what seems to be some sneaky folks and some guards that were probably just making dinner, you find yourselves at the edge of this hallway, being able to see the side here to the kitchen. Noticing that Jerome's intel was accurate, there is a staircase that looks to go upwards.
Damn, I would hope so that his intel was accurate.
Well, I mean,
Did
you
you
all
say
were a little
kitchen?
One of those
skeptical.
boys.
Yeah,
If
there's
this
a
is a-
kitchen.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's a
I'm gonna
That's
try to.
kitchen.
Ooh, yeah, I'm just gonna grab like a quick snack,
All right.
just very quick, but
You
yeah,
grab
despite
the
it.
sandwich that looks like it had been made quite recently. It looks very fresh.
Nice.
In fact, you may be stealing what was the dinner for one of the guards that attacked you.
Well,
Can't steal
tickets
from
for
a dead
attacking
man.
us.
I'm gonna grab this leg of meat. I'm assuming it's cooked.
Oh my god. It's
Actually,
like bigger than you are.
It looks to have been aged. It seems to be a very large pig's leg with quite a bit of salt that's been placed onto it, but
We talking about smoked ham here?
sort of. Think more Brazilian.
Okay, I'm grabbing it.
Yeah, it looks delicious. It smells great, and you can tell the meat's been aged well.
I'm gonna grab on it and snack as we move up to the next layer or next level.
Yeah, can I grab this pie to go? Is this a pie?
You can grab the pie if you so wish.
Are there any tomatoes in the room?
There is a small. Actually, here, hold on. As Endra keeps exploring, she notices a lone tomato inside of one of the cellars.
Grab and chomp. And run.
Do you see your tomato?
And sneaky run.
Yeah. Do you see the tomato?
Yeah, I see it.
You get the tomato.
Yes. Endra
I have a
grab.
Oh.
She grabs. She chomps. I'm having bad internet.
It's okay.
I don't know what's up with that.
You tomatoed. Okay.
Yay. Okay.
All
Chrono
right.
whispers something. You all hear kind of a small ethereal voice, and the rapier that he has, the flames kind of just drown out and eventually dissipate, and he puts it back into his scabbard.
All right, moving on up.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are going right in.
Endra's gonna re-stealth before we do that.
All right, roll stealth.
Should we like quickly search the bodies just in case there might be like notes or anything of importance, or do you think we don't have time?
It's up to y'all.
I think we kind of have a gist of what's happening now.
Yeah. Endra feels like we're in a hurry.
All right. We'll continue on.
All right. With that, give me 1 second because I gotta take out Yield Horchata. He's not supposed to be here.
Have you guys seen the TikToks with the white girl dancing?
That's
Where it's like
most
guys white girl
TikToks.
dancing? Because I've seen those.
I've seen a lot, but every
It's
single
like
one
the-
of them dances the way I actually dance.
Oh no, I lost it.
That's how Andrew dances too. That's what made me think of it.
That's how you dance? Andrew dances?
Me and Andrea, yeah, we both do standard white girl dancing.
Epic.
My parents put me in dance classes, and as everyone knows, taking formal dance classes will forever impede your ability to dance well in a casual environment.
All right.
I didn't know that.
Oh, well, it will, because they're gonna be like, there's no choreography for this.
So let's see here.
I'm all alone.
All right. Are you guys able to see?
Yep.
I can now, yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of fancy up here.
As you exit the this isn't the right map, but this is the one that we have. So don't notice the giant pile of rubble. That doesn't exist. But you notice that you are in what looks to be a very nice foyer, perhaps the kind of central entryways of the building or something, and you notice that there is a door here, here, and here.
I do not notice those things.
Yeah, we cannot
I
get to the
noticed.
door.
Yes, I'm
Squiggle.
telling you there are doors there.
Okay.
Oh. Andrea will approach the door that was in like this region
Where did Aurora
and see
go?
if it's unlocked.
Like the middle.
But
That door?
she
This
will.
one?
What?
Which door?
No. The one that was like kind of over here-ish.
Down here?
Yeah.
Okay. You notice that the
I just want
door
to check and see if it's unlocked.
is not unlocked, but it also seems like perhaps it might not even have a lock. It just seems that it's quite sturdy, heavy.
Oh, okay. I will try to crack it and
You
peek
notice
through the crack.
no locking mechanism, just an extraordinarily heavy door. These things look to weigh maybe as much as Aurora.
Oh, the other door looks like that
Hey,
too.
now.
Yes, there's two great doors.
Okay.
They're very heavy.
Ender's gonna reluctantly say, "Hey, besties, I don't know how to open these doors." She doesn't want to admit that, but it's true.
So as you go to kind of, is this the? Hold on a second. Is that right? What the fuck? So, well, regardless, we're not gonna have enough time to get into the next sequence here. But as you all come into the room, you hear the clashing. There's some fighting. It sounds like there's swords kind of flinging around all over the place. You hear loud yelling, and it just seems like pure chaos. You couldn't hear these below, and it seemed much more calm down in the dungeon and the barracks. But you notice that specifically to your south, you hear quite a bit of noise. And you all will start your adventure there on the next episode. You are in the castle proper.
Cool.
Wait, which door did we go through? The one
Like,
that's all
on the-
squiggly?
You're just in the foyer right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we
came
just
up.
hear the commotion.
Yeah, you can hear it. It's quite loud, and it's coming from the south, so below you.
Okay, gotcha.
And with
Dun,
that,
dun, dun.
on the next episode,
Dun,
you all
dun,
engage
dun.
in the fun that is Castle Udek. And you'll get to have some adventures, because for once we're actually just ending at about 2.5 hours instead of 3+.
Cool.
So with that, thank you all for watching. This will be uploaded onto the Tube of Ubes, and if anything, catch us next Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're not there, you're a square, or as Ender would say, you're just a fucking loser. Either way, thanks for watching,
Thanks.
and we'll catch you on the next one.